Hi, in this video, we're going to look at the primary 6 math, the topic of algebra. We're going to look at some examination questions that have appeared before for PSLE level type of questions. A fish burger costs $1 less than a chicken burger. The total cost of 4 fish burgers is X dollars. Express the cost of 20 fish burgers in terms of X. Express the cost of a chicken burger in terms of X. Now, it's the first time or one of the few times you guys are being exposed to things like X, things like let something be X, or using letters to represent things. But actually, it's not. It's not, because most primary 6 students by now will be very familiar with things like 1U is equals to 3, and then 6U is equals to 6 times 3 equals to 18. Now this is something that you have been doing since what, primary 4, primary 5? Yeah, 1U equals to 3. So algebra is actually exactly the same. You just change your U to X. So let's take a look. A fish burger costs $1 less than a chicken burger. So which one is cheaper? Is the fish burger that's cheaper, right? So in terms of models, it will look like that. This is the chicken, this is the fish, all right, and this is $1, all right. So fish is 1U, chicken is 1U, this is $1. So fish is 1U, chicken is 1U plus 1. You get this, right? All right. So instead of 1U, you just change it to X. 1U is equals to 1 times U. U being the units. Alright, so 2U is 2 times U, 3U is 3 times U. So instead of 1U, now I call it, instead of using the letter U, so I say 1X is equals to 1 times X. And 1 times X is basically equals to, we usually call it just X. Okay, the 1 here is not written because it's expected. But if it's 2x, then we have to write the 2. So it's 2 times x. So that is equals to 2x. Okay, so let's take a look at the fish again. So fish is 1u, so therefore I can change 1u into 1x over here. And instead of 1x, I just write x. So I just say fish is x, chicken is x plus 1. Okay, so that's what is fish and what is chicken. So the total cost of 4 fish burgers is X dollars. So 4 fish equals X dollars. Alright, so for now, just ignore this part first because I didn't really look at the question. I was just sharing with you how 1U can basically be equivalent to X. Okay, so just ignore this part first. So 4 fish burgers is X dollars. 1 fish burger equals to how much? And I want 20 fish burgers. So if I can find 1 fish, then I can find 20 fish burgers equals to question mark. Okay, so what is 1 fish burger? If it's times, okay, so this is actually, I write this out simply for you. This is actually 4 times fish equals to X dollars. So if it's a times over here, when you bring the 4 over, times will become divide, plus will become minus. All right, likewise, divide will become times, minus will become plus. So 4 times X. So when I bring it across, fish becomes X divided by 4. Alright, so that's 1 fish burger. That's for 1 fish burger, so it's X divided by 4. So I need to times 20. So 20 fish burgers is equals to X divided by 4 times 20 equals to, so I cancel off, this is 5, so it's 5X dollars. Right, so that's how you do question A. Express the cost of a chicken burger in terms of X. So I know my fish is 1U, my chicken is 1U, and I also know over here I worked out my one fish is actually x over 4. So my 1U is actually x over 4. That's my 1U. So I know my chicken is 1U plus 1. So chicken equals to x over 4 plus 1. Holding bracket, put a $sign over here. Okay? So looking at me do is easy. I want you to go and try this yourself. Make sure you know how to get it. Make sure you understand. Make sure you draw the model first. Get yourself to draw the model first. Then after that, try out all the different steps that I show you. If you don't understand, just review the video again. All right, and get yourself familiar with how to divide this part, how to shift things over and use divide and times, and how to plus and minus as well. All right, and then after that, once you get one fish, you substitute back to 1U. So this is also x over 4. So x over 4 plus 1 is actually your chicken. The mass of a pot was 3 plus 9 kg. The mass of a flask was 3 kg less than the pot. Find the total mass of one pot and two flasks. Okay, so ignore this first, all right? Ignore this first. Look at this. The mass of a flask was 3 kg less than the pot. So the mass of a flask was 3 kg less than the pot. Which is lighter? Is it the flask or the pot? All right, so it's the flask, so the flask is lighter. So just draw the model first, just to help yourself understand this question. So draw it. And look at the way I draw my model. I want you to draw your model like me. The distance should be around this long with respect to the question, this wide, and leave some space in between the models. Okay, so just draw a line here and put 3. So mass of a flask was, so this is the flask, 3 kg less than the pot. So this is the pot. Okay, likewise, this is 1U, this is 1U. All right, this diagram you understand, because this diagram is something that you have been looking at or doing since you were what, primary 4, primary 5. So now I tell you the mass of a pot was 3 plus 9 kg. So what does that mean? So mass of a pot is basically this mass is 3 plus 9 kg. So if I know that this entire thing is 3 plus 9r, can I find my 1u? Alright, I can. So 1u is basically equals to 3 plus 9r minus away 3. Does that make sense? Alright, so 9r don't touch because the others got no r. So 3 minus away 3. So if you just take the 3 here minus away the 3 here, it is equals to 9r. So your 1u is actually 9r. Alright, you have to know how I get this line, because if you don't know, then review this video again. So 1u is 9r. So find the total mass of one such pot and two such flask. So one pot plus two flask is equals to, one pot is 3 plus 9r plus 2 flask. Flask is 9r. 9r times 2. So this is 3 plus 9r plus 2 times 9 is 18r. So altogether is 27r plus 3. And I need to bracket this entire thing and put kg. Okay, so a few things to note in this question. You have to understand, draw the model out first. It will help you to understand this question. If you think this is easy and you don't need to draw it, okay? Because when the questions get more complicated, you need to have the habit of drawing out the simple model. So you have 3 plus 9r here. You need to understand that this 9r you don't touch. It's 3 minus 3, then you get 9r, and that's your 1u. And then one pot plus two flask. One pot is 3 plus, this is actually your pot. And this is actually your 2 flask. Alright, so 3 plus 9r stays the same. 9 times 2, you get 18r. So 18r plus 9r, the 3 remains there because there's no r. So 18r plus 9r is 27r plus 3. Remember to bracket the whole thing because it's the entire thing, and then it's a kg at the end. Wei Ming is F years old now. His mother is 1 year younger than his father. So let's just look at this line first. In 4 years' time, Wei Ming's father will be twice of Wei Ming's age. How old is Wei Ming's mother now? Express your answer in terms of F. Okay, so it sounds quite complicated. It's getting a bit more difficult now. So let's look at this line. His mother is 1 year younger than his father. So who is older? His father is older. Huh? So this is his father. And this is his mother. Alright. So this part at least I understand. So it's 1 year younger than his father. So in 4 years' time, Wei Ming's father will be twice of Wei Ming's age. So in 4 years, what's going to happen? Wei Ming is F years old now, so it's F plus 4. Alright? Wei Ming be F plus 4. Wei Ming's father will be twice of Wei Ming's age. So Wei Ming's father will be twice of Wei Ming's age. Just do it slowly for you. So twice of Wei Ming is 2 times Wei Ming's age, right? Which is equals to 2 times F plus 4. Now, if you're going to times a letter plus a number, you have to put a bracket over here, and then I want you to draw this line, 2 times F and 2 times 4. All right, so draw these two lines to help you visualize it. So your answer is actually 2 times F is 2F, 2 times 4 is 8. So Wei Ming's father is 2F plus 8 years old in 4 years' time. So then you can imagine over here, this is 2F plus 8. Alright, so Wei Ming's mother, I need to minus 1, right? So 2F plus 8 minus 1. 1 is this 1, and I have 2F plus 8 minus 1 is 7. So that's Wei Ming's mother in 4 years' time. Alright, so I come back to now, comma. So what's the age now? Because the question is asking for how old is Wei Ming's mother now. So now Wei Ming's mother is equals to 2F plus 7 minus away. So I calculated 4 years later, so now it's minus away 4, which is equals to 2F plus 7 minus 4 is 3. Then I need to bracket years old. Alright, so that's how you find Wei Ming's mother. A 2-meter string was used to form the figure below. So this is 2W minus 7 cm, W plus 3, W plus 5. Express the length of the string that was used to form the figure in terms of W. So the length is just to add up all the parameter together over here is equals to 2W minus 7 plus W plus 3 plus W plus 5. Alright, so I just add up all the parameter together. So now what I'll do is I'll add up all the W's. So it's 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Alright, so that is equals to 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. And then after that, I will add up all the numbers, which is minus 7 plus 3 plus 5. So if you're not comfortable with minus 7 plus 3 plus 5, you can take 5 plus 3, which is 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. Alright, so it's 5W plus 1 cm. So the key thing to learn from this is that you need to add up the W's by itself, and then after that you add up the numbers by itself. Okay, so W equals to 4, comma, then 5W plus 1 is equals to 5 times 4 plus 1. So if you have times, you remember your BODMAS, your BODMAS, which is to do your brackets, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So do your multiplication first, which is this. This gets you 20. and this is 1. So the answer is actually 20 plus 1 equals 21. 21 cm. So what's the length of the remaining string? So remaining is equals to 2 meter string. So it's 200 minus away 21 equals to 179 cm. In a candy store, sweets were packed in packets of 15 sweets each. Lin bought 3 C packets of sweets and gave 20 sweets away. How many sweets had Lin left? Give your answer in terms of C. Okay, so 1 packet of sweets has 15. So 1 packet of sweets has 15. 1 packet of sweets has 15. All right, you get my point, huh? So she bought 3 C packets of sweets and gave 20 sweets away. So let's ignore the C for now and just imagine she bought 3 packets of sweets. So that will be 3 times 15, right? To find the number of sweets equals to 45. Okay. So now if I have C, 3 C packets of sweets, it's actually the same. I just take 15 times 3, I get 45 C. Or you can say 45 times C. It's the same. So 3 times 3C is actually equals to 3 times C. Like that, all right? And so I take 15 times 3, I get 45, which is here. And then the C, I just carry over. I don't do anything to C. So that's 45C. And she gave 20 sweets away. So again, if she bought 3 packets and she gave 20 sweets away, I just take 45 minus 20 and I get some number over here. But if I have a C there, it's a bit different. So 45C minus 20, I cannot minus this. All right, so this is the answer because I have a C over here, which will sort of like prevent it from minusing. So unless this is also 20C, then I can minus 45C minus 20C, which is 25C. All right, but now because I don't have, so it's just, this is the answer. How many sweets had Lin left? So this is the sweets that she had left. And that's the answer. K, L, and M shared to buy a Father's Day gift. K paid $2N. Lucy paid twice as much as K and $8 more than Mandy. So again, to simplify this problem, I just draw the model first. So K paid 2N. So just take it as like K paid 1U lah. Lucy paid twice as much as K, so this is K, and this is Lucy. So it's twice as much over here, and $8 more than Mandy. So Lucy paid $8 more than Mandy, so Mandy paid lesser than Lucy, yeah? And this difference is 8, okay? So if I think this is 1U, this is 1U, this is 1U, this is 2U minus 8. Do you get this part? All right, so this, you have to understand what I'm drawing over here. If you don't understand this, ask me for help, all right? You need help. You need to be able to draw this out by yourself. Now, Keith paid 2N, so basically 1U is equals to 2N. All right, so you just ignore, if let's say you are not very sure, just cover up the N. So 1U is $2. So if 1U is $2, K, 1U $2, L is $4, and then M is $4 minus $8, which don't really make sense, but you get what I'm trying to say. All right, so find the cost of the gift in terms of N. So if you want to do it the slow way, it's actually 1U, 2U, 3U. So add up everything is 1U plus 2U. So 1U is this one, 2U is this one, plus 2U minus 8. All right, so that's the slow way, equals to, if you add this up, that is 5U minus 8. And I know that 1U is actually equals to 2N because K paid 2N. So therefore 5U minus 8 is equals to 5 times 2N minus 8. Now because this is a multiplying, then you need to multiply these two together first. And the answer is actually 10N minus 8. 5 times 2 is 10, 10n minus 8. Now, if this question has changed to 5 plus 2n minus 8, then you need to take this one and this one to work it together, all right? So when you plus, you need to plus the n's together, the numbers together. But when you see that it's times, you need to work this part together first, all right? So you need to work this out, then you minus away this. Even if this is 5 times 2n minus away 8n, you need to work this out, which is 10n, then minus 8n, so the answer is 2n, all right? So these are some example questions to just show you how to do algebra. So the answer, find the cost of the gift in terms of n, so that's the cost of the gift. Remember to put your brackets over here. So if n equals to 5, find the amount paid by Mandy. So Mandy is 2u minus 8. So Mandy is 2u minus 8 equals to 2. 1u is 2n, I remember. 2 times 2n minus 8 equals to 4n minus 8. So if it's 4n minus 8, then n equals to 5, comma, 4 times 5 minus 8. All right, and that is the answer. So show me the answer if I ask you to do this as homework. Faith saves $6W. Her sister saves $7 more than her. How much do Faith and her sister save together? So again, model. All right, so I like to draw the bigger model on top. Actually, no, I usually draw the bigger model on top, the smaller model below. So which is saving more? So sister saved more, and Faith saved lesser. So how much more did the sister save? So this is, sister saved $7 more. So this is your 1 unit. This is your 1 unit. All right. So if Faith is 6W, so this is actually $6W. So therefore, this is also $6W. How much do Faith and her sister save together? So it's 6W. So Faith is 6W. Sister is 6W plus 7. So total equals to 6W plus 6W plus 7. So you need to work this part out first. Alright, so addition, always add the W's together and the numbers together. So this is 12W, 7, nothing else to add, no more numbers, so 7. So put a dollar sign in front. Because there's a plus, then you need to put a bracket and show that this is a dollar sign for everything.